Can we just... Thank you. Put that there for a minute. I am testing something and I have no idea if this is working. I took an opportunity to try something. We're going to see if this works. I need to get up. I am live on Twitch. Am I live on YouTube, though? That is the question. Because Streamlabs now has multi-stream, and I can put it to all. I am! Oh, that works. Awesome. Okay. Hold on. I gotta get my Discord up for my friends real quick. Okay. Alright, so I sent a message to my friends real quick to see if they could help me out here, because I'm trying out... So, if I'm right, and it looks like I am live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. I'm checking all that, because there's a thing that came up, and I don't know how it works. And since I don't know how it works, I don't know what I'm doing with it exactly. That. Am I live on Facebook? That's what I'm trying to find out. I am live on Facebook. Share. Alright, so. Alright. Whoa! Somebody followed? Oh, I shared my own stream. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, anyway. And then I am live on Twitch. I don't know how the comments is going to work. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the YouTube share and share it for my one buddy on Discord. And we'll get started in just a minute. Alright. So hello everyone, I'm Overcord95 the Wandering Knight, otherwise known as OK95TWK on Twitch. And welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. I promised, well, I didn't the agreement was originally if I got over 100 subscribers before the beginning of October, during the month of October, I'd play Doom 64, which we achieved. And this is for 100 subscribers on YouTube, I'm sorry. Since I'm on multi-streams, I don't know how to talk. Like, usually I talk as my YouTube persona, but, you know, focused on YouTube, talking and numbers and stuff, and now I'm talking for Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, which is insane to me. Anyway, but yeah, once I hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, I went and promised Doom 64. But while I was doing that stream and getting all those things, a friend of mine called The Analyzer on YouTube asked me, and a subscriber there, asked me if I would play Doki Doki Literature Club if we did that as well. And I said, sure. So we're going to try this out. I'm going to be streaming this. You're going to get live reaction. I'm going to be doing my best to pay attention to the comments. I don't know how comments come up. It looks like they have indicators for where it's from. So Twitch like popped up with my stream elements, which helps control some of my stuff. and I still don't know how to use half this crap anyways. So we'll see what happens when, like, I almost want to, like, pull up a... I'm actually going to. I'm going to pull up my live stream on my phone real quick here. And I'm just going to put out a comment just to say test, just to see what I see. So test, what do I see on my multi-platform streaming here? Why do I not see anything? Maybe if I don't know. Hopefully, also, how's sound coming through this? So test, what do I see on my multi-platform streaming here? Oh, thanks for the follow, Destroy the Beast. Yeah, but okay, so it looks like Twitch is definitely coming through the multi-stream. I don't know why I'm not seeing YouTube comments. Maybe it's because it's me? Maybe I'm not seeing my own comment? Possible. Don't know for certain, though. So this is going to be very interesting, because there's going to be a lot of Twitch elements that I had developed. Actually, what I'm going to do... We're going to do something, because while I want to get more donations for the Extra Life, I want to minimize how much of it is there right now. So, I'm going to make that disappear for the moment. Which, actually, I need to correct my Twitch anyways. I got to go through that one day and just fix all my stuff. Alright, so let's get started, though. Okay, I'm getting the Twitch comments, but I'm not getting the YouTube comments, which makes me think I'm also not getting Facebook comments if it's there. Sorry about the echo. I only hear the game, so I had to check to make sure volume was coming through. Alright, so it's working, I just can't see YouTube. I have it on my phone, though, so I can easily watch through that. I could actually probably stagger the screens to see all the comments. I'll play around with this later and see if I can figure it out more, but I want to get started for now. So this is kind of cool now, because this is something I've been wanting to try for a while. Yeah, I don't know about how to fix that. I don't know if because it's... I think Streamlabs is giving, which is the... thank you for the, what was that? What did you just do, Shika? Shika is watching both. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that for the YouTube streaming. I'm going to have to figure that out. I think it automatically makes Twitch the primary. So I might have to play around with the settings and see if I can put YouTube as the primary later. I mean, I'm just happy it's all working. So it'll actually save a recording, though, right to YouTube, whereas Twitch has the 30-day limit. So it's actually kind of interesting. And hello, Andrew, on the YouTube stream. Weirdly enough, am I seeing anything on Facebook? Probably not. I didn't, promote that. Alright, anyway. Let's get started with the game. I got the chat. Oh. Alright, well, it's because I'm going to say, because it almost should be going out pretty much simultaneously. I don't know how this works. I love playing with things that I don't know how they work. Oh, please, you're looking for an excuse anyways, spinning on. Alright, let's get started. Oh, what? Oh, Go away, settings. Thank you for the subscribe. Awesome! Yay! Shika, I'm not playing Fall Guys. Today is Doki Doki. I promised I'd play this month. Another day. Maybe like Sunday afternoon or an evening or something we can try it. Actually, Sunday if you want that evening. Oh, no, wait, you work early Monday, don't you? True. We gotta find a day to play Star Wars Squadron, Shika. I don't know anything. Thank you, Destroy the Beast. I don't know anything about this game. I've never watched another YouTuber play it. I've never played it. I'm gonna put in my anime weeaboo name. I can't put in my dash. I want my dash. Oh well, Shinicho. All right, let's start this. What fresh hell am I in now? Do I have to do voices? I don't know if I can do voices. You also promised you'd play Among Us with this. No. I said I could potentially play it, but by the time I got home, because I had to go into work again today and yesterday. Yesterday was because of someone's calling sick, so I took a couple hours to cover. And then today was a class. By the time I got home, I had to get my stream out because I hadn't streamed yesterday or today. So I said I could potentially play Among Us tonight. I don't think I will because of the timing. I will gladly play this weekend a bit. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything. Oh, because I got D&D. You know how many things I... Alright, I just want to start. Alright. I don't know what voice this is, so hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Everyone in the friends group is looking at each other right now. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I can't, no! You're getting it all in the same voice, because if I do voices, I'm going to forget about them between the next time I play this and do a totally different voice. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Shinicho. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Wow, I'm blunt. Sure, that works. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. It's Mickey Mouse. I guess you don't have to have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say. I gotta pay attention. I know I sound like a mouse. I sound like Mickey Mouse. Ho! Hi, fellas! Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Shinicho, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Jesus Christ, what am I? Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. My soul has been attacked. I protest. Alright. I was talking about how I worried that you wouldn't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Hold on. Woo! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. I'm going to need a gallon of water to get through this game. Of course you ship it. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Oh, Sayori? God damn it, I'm gonna frickin' mess up. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realized I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would be bringing in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Okay. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. To be fair, there have been better and worse deals. She's too smart to be kept... God damn it, spin it on! Alright. I gently follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. God damn it, how do I do fucking multiple girl voices? I don't have multiple girl voices! Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure meeting you. God damn it. Hello, O2, Honey Bear O2. Welcome. I suck at girl voices, and yet I'm trying to do them, so you caught me at a bad time. Alright, welcome to the... I can't do the... All I got is high pitch. That's all I got. Welcome to... It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? Okay, no, that was bad. They're all gonna have the same voice! I can't do any other ones! Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Shinicho, what a surprise! Welcome to the club! Okay, berry or honey for short. Cool. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Good to know I have my priorities straight here. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude. M says she's one. Minnie as one and begin. I can't do a different. All I've got is, oh, hiya, fellas. What do you think about that? Watch out for Yuri, though. Sure. I don't know Minnie's voice. It's even higher pitched. I don't think I can go higher pitched. How am I supposed to do Elmo, guys? What does Elmo sound like? Elmo, Elmo, Elmo. How? I don't know if I'm not that good at voices. Elmo's World, Elmo's World. That's already kind of one of them. Yeah, the girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki. Thank you for following me, honey. Elmo's World, Elmo's World. I don't know what to do here. Hold on. They're just gonna have voices then because they're not gonna be all girl ones. I can't. I don't have enough girl voice in me. I'm a tenor. I have a bit of a higher range, but singing childhood songs. A, B, C, D. You sound like you're on drugs. Fair enough. You're not wrong. Make one of them an old man. Natsuki is going to be the old man. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Alright, so Sayori is going to be base girl. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Why did she whisper in the ear? Okay. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Has cheered 300 bits. That's the first bits I've ever received, I think. Awesome. Oh, how did I do that? Oh, don't say things like that. Don't say things like that. I don't have voices. I have weird inflections. Wait, which one was perfect? Oh, don't say things. Oh, don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. I don't know which one. British Squidward, huh? That's almost gangster. How did I get gangster out of that? It's gonna change. I can't keep a steady one going. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right? 1920s answer. Oh my god. Alright. Monika. Crikey, that's right. It's great to see you again, Sinichao. Monika smiles sweetly. Why did she also bend over? Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Aren't you TikTok girl? I don't... Come sit down, Shinicho. We made room for you at the table. So you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Wait. She was going to be old, wasn't she? Oh, no. I don't remember. Oh, god damn it. Hold on, I need to write this down. Alright, so... Natsuki. What is Natsuki? Natsuki. Now, hey, I made them. I'll get them. Old man, hey, I made them. Or feisty mouse? I don't have a feist. Okay, hold on. How about this? Now, hey there, sweetie, I made them. I'll get them. Make Monica sound super low pitched. I'll go as low as I can with an Australian accent. Okay. Yes for. So that's old rickety man. I'll get them. Sorry. Okay, so Sayori is. I'm actually writing this down because I won't remember other way. Is high pitched, high girl. As best I can. Whoa, Cinderella. Yay! Thank you. Cinderella. So wait, hold on. Who has to sound like that? Thank you for the subscriptions. This is awesome. Okay, so no, So Sayori is Cinderella. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Or do we just have her as base girl? I don't know. Alright, let's click on the next. Okay, base girl is clearly Sayori, so just. Sorry, I got a little too excited. No, but then what do I sound like? British Squidward. Then how about I make some tea as well? You want me to flip them now? Okay, hold on. So, Yuri is going to be like this. Then how about I make some tea as well? No. I need a break somewhere along lines, and I feel like my lines are going to be less, so they're going to get base level for mine. The girls have a few decks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. If you want to hear me do a bunch of different guy voices on my YouTube channel, I played through, what was it? Hatsumi, what was it again? The pigeon game. Hatoful Boyfriend. I played through Hatoful Boyfriend, I believe. So I had to do a bunch of different pigeon-esque male voices for that one. Back to the table, tray in hand. She was old man. Okay. Okay. Are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with ice cream, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. I don't know if I finished the Christmas special. I might have played it alright. I did play it, but I might have done a one-off, because I basically had to play through like the whole game again. Anyway. So cute! Crikey, Crack it. I had no idea. Oh, God, what the fuck was that? That's not a knife. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Oh, God, she's going southern. Okay, she's just going southern. Natsuki's going southern because my Australian will turn into... Monica will turn into a southern. Actually, I might be able to do her as a... Next person is Santa? I can't... Oh, God, why? She's turning... I might actually be able to do another girl voice. And that's because I'm just going to add a Southern Belle inflection to the voice. Well, I do declare, I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Oh, God. I was trying to figure out how to do Stitch, but all I can do in Stitch is Ohana means family. Sigaraba. I'm so cute and fluffy. Well, you know. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one. I ain't getting any younger. Sarah grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. Or Monica. I keep going to say her name wrong. It's delicious. Suri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? They made them for you or anything? Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for you. You know you. Dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Oh, what was Yuri? British good work. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home now, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica! Okay, Sayori's going to turn into Mickey Mouse just because I'm going to have to differentiate. Well, Monica sure really is a great leader. Yeah, that's about the only good one I got. Yuri also nods in agreement. She feels like a mouse. Fair enough. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Sitting Cho, what kinds of things do you like to read? Okay, she's turning into 1920s swing gangster or something. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. I don't know why! It's just happening and I can't... How do you do British Squidward? Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are you... I can't do Squidward. SpongeBob. I can do Squidward, but only with SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs. But British. I don't know if I have a British one in here. I have, like, maybe a Cockney? But that's kind of Australian-esque too, you know? Listen, you get 1920s gangster. That's about all I got for you. My favorites are... My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. How's that? I feel like I'm going to swallow my tongue doing that one, but... MasterCard, the MasterCard fortune. Oh. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I've read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
Well, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horrors are often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. Oh, hold on, I'm sorry. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
Oh god, I don't know what happened there. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori... I'm going to lose my voice. Sayori saddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Speak up, Sonny. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have a writing experience? Yeah, I got it. Because I can't switch back and forth fast enough. I do declare, do you have a writing experience too? Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I can't do Shaggy! Like Shinky's man! That's about all I got. Don't interrupt. Also, damn it, interrupting me is so horrible. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Shinicho? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on there. There's still one problem. Yeah? Now what? I do declare, what is that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to decide to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected... God, no! They're into my soul! Not really, no, not without choking.
Well, hiya, Donald.
I can do maybe a little bit of... Well, how many voices do you want, for the love of God? I thought I had this down. Natsuki's old man. Sayori is British high society Sayori is Mickey Mousey girl. Yuri is British high society with a hint of Squidward if I can squeeze it in there. I have a long list. God fucking... how... Oh my god, wait, I missed that. And Monica is the Southern Belle. Can you start over? Alright. Natsuki is old man. Oh. But... Okay. Natsuki is old man. Sayori is mousy girl. Monica is Southern Belle. And Yuri is British with a little bit of Squidward if I can get in there. I do declare, but.
I'm sorry, I thought...
Shinicho. I don't know yet. And I'm scared because I know there's decision making to be involved. I mean, knee-jerk reaction is going to be different haired girl because of Hinata, like my favorite ship of all time, Naruto Hinata. So probably Yuri, but at the same time, I gave the favorite voice to Monica. My favorite accented voice is a female Southern accent. The real classy Southern Belle. You all... Okay, Too Tart. I'm defenseless against these girls. You were defenseless from the get-go, dude. You're just now realizing this? Hold on. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, is there a harem option? Because I will go down the harem route. And none of that should surprise you. I am a dude. I've just been doing a lot of girl voices recently. Something in my tooth. Is it? I thought it was a... Hello. Oh, there's a comment a few minutes ago from Robin Ha Kut. Hello. I can't... I'm trying to pay attention. Is it? Gender of Doki Doki... I'm gonna hate Doki Literature Club... Main... No! No! That was a bad thing. That was fan fiction somehow. Main character's gender. Here we go. The protagonist is male. Alright, we're going with male. Right. Okay, I've decided. Well, I gave him my masculine weeb name. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh, yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey.
You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Well then, that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Alright, I do declare. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Shinicho, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, that probably is true, but still. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Oh, well, oh, hey Shinicho, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sura and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Hold on. I'm not going to remember this, but every once in a blue moon I might do this. That's the Kermit yay. The laugh is necessary. With that, the two of us depart. Dear God, that's an hour, and I think I've gotten through the opening sequence so far. Wait, go back. I don't know what you want me to go back for. What's going on? Oh my God. With that, the two of us depart the club and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth. I wasn't listening. I don't know, spin it out. I'm just here for the ride at this point. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki. No, I'm not starting over. Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a... What? Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen, whoever likes your poem the most. I have to write a poem? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, hold on. We're doing this the evil way. We're doing this the way that is guaranteed to fuck me over. 10... dice roller. Alright. Alright, we are rolling a 10-sided die. I did not skip. I mean, I did, but I didn't. Alright, hold on. So, here's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was there, I just wasn't alive. Alright, so we're going to do this by random number for the first one because I have no idea how this works. Alright, roll. So, explode. Extraordinary. Why can't I keep that up? Explode Extraordinary Valentine. Playground. Flying. Friends. I haven't actually. I have yet to watch Konosuba. I need to. Hope. Sweet. Jump. Is there like a way to tell who likes things here? Smile. family, dark, destiny. So she reacted to destiny really well. Vanilla. Feather. Vitality. Marshmallow. Okay, so they react to certain words. Okay. Breathe. Or breath, depending on... No, breathe, I think. Effulgent. Promise. I'm afraid. I do declare. Hi again, Shinicho. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. How do I do her laugh? Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Oh, thank you for keeping your promise, Shinicho. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too.
I combined the two. Shit.
I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Me in 60 years. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Shinicho always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Arson is funny when it's in a video game.
Well, hi. How come? You and Shinicho can become good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
Never mind. How do I do that one?
Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Dude, you're in an anime. You're in a weeaboo game. You're in a rom-com, for the love of God, which is going to have horror elements in it pretty fast if I have anything to say about it. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace.
One word a day it is, got it.
I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Oh, God. No, not the one that I can't trade off with easily.
Well, I do the, Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Oh, hiya! That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? I do declare. Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event.
I am combining the two of them.
Oh, hiya, fellas. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Oh. I do declare, oh my Lord Jesus. Oh, that is a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Oh, what kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes!
She's turning into a sugar mouse.
Good thinking there, Sayori. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best...
hold on. She needs a different voice because it's too close to the Southern Belle. If they talk together, I can't do it. I just can't. I'm ready. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. I don't know what that is. No, hold on.
Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
Oh my god.
I do declare, that wasn't why you suggested it.
Cupcakes, speak to recreate. Cupcakes, speak to... I can't. Oh my god. I can only maybe do this an hour at a time. My throat is not built for this anymore.
Well, hiya! Cupcakes speak to me, to my creative tummy. Well, cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry.
I don't have...
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair.
Sorry.
Wait.
Oh, hiya, fellas. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club? Because I'm signing up now.
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you gotta have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that out loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah.
I know.
I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Eh? Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Eh?
Sayori glances around at herself. How is it
written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all over there, all around here.
Ah.
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Eh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. What the fuck is this angle?
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
What the fuck am I reading? There's now a sound clip forever of me going,
it means my boobs are bigger again.
There's two now, motherfucker. What am I doing to myself? I'm gonna die. Don't say that out loud! Anyway, You look much better now, so... Ah. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Oh, sorry.
So maybe you should come make me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Well, I do declare, okay, everyone.
Eh? Monica suddenly calls out,
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Shinicho, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright, hold on, where's my die? We're doing this total, everything is dice decision. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Otherwise, or pick now who we're going after for the waifu thing. It's either going to be totally randomized, and we're going to see what happens. Okay, so we got to vote for Monica. Is there a way for me to put like a vote in the chat? What's everybody else's thoughts? Also, I need to be checking YouTube a little bit more since this doesn't come up on... Hold on. Hello, your friendly neighborhood otaku. This is the first time I've ever played it, and I'm sorry I didn't get to your comment earlier. Also, Gabriel Trapp, I'm sorry I didn't see your thing. I don't read Spanish, though, so sorry. Or Portuguese, or whatever that was. So we got to vote for Natsuki in the YouTube, and we got to vote for Monica in Twitch. I'm multi-streaming across multiple platforms, and I'm trying to, learn as I do. So apologies if I don't quite get this perfected yet. Alright, I'm waiting another moment to see if anybody else wants to vote for which girl that I'm chasing after at this point. Because that's what I'm focusing on the whole game afterwards. If it's Monica, if it's Natsuki, if it's Yuri, or it's Sayori. We have one vote for Natsuki and one vote for Monica. I personally am leaning towards Monica at this point because I gave her the Southern Belle accent as best as I can. Alright, I want to see if I can get my Facebook Live and see what's happening there. Shika says Monica. Okay. So I've got 2 votes for Monica. Yeah, let's say 30 seconds or so to vote. Let's see what the dice say, just to see. Okay, the dice say Natsuki. I think I'm going to go Monica on this one. If this does really, really well, I might be willing to try a second playthrough, but I promised this through the month of October, so depending on how quick this game goes, which I don't know how long it takes to play this, we will potentially do a second playthrough this month. I'm also probably going to end the stream in a little bit, because I am not used to doing the voices anymore, and I unfortunately have some more stuff I got to get done. So, alright, we are going with Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Hi, Shinicho. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ha ha ha! I do declare.
That's how I get into the Southern. I have to say,
Oh my, I do declare. Well, don't worry, Shinicho. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But if it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
I can't say some words with it. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well,
to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different
things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find...
Oh God, my voice is getting tired because that's slipping into old man Herbert from Family Guy.
I do declare, that's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the best. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Thank you. I'm trying to do a Southern Belle, but unfortunately at this point I'm starting to get a little tired. Like I can feel a bit scratchy in the back of my throat. So, we're going to see how that goes. That's interesting. Click.
So, I do declare. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had a kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way is to think of it like this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I have to end it after this day because my voice can't handle anymore. Oh my god, I gotta do all of them? Oh, my voice is going to die. Let's do Sayori next so I can hopefully get all the high-pitched stuff out because that's what's hurting.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Shinicho!
Eh?
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer!
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you didn't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Shinicho poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote... I don't know why I gave up there.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Shinicho. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yeah!
Hold on.
Now you read my poem too, right?
Don't
worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast!
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast and get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much
fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah. But next time,
I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever.
well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
I don't know where the voice is going. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And have been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, there's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind.
Oh my god. Hello. You came in at a weird time. I can't say, but thought I'd help your follower count. That's fine. I've seen a lot of DDL playthroughs, and I'm glad you're playing it too. It's a pretty cool experience, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you're still here 2 hours from now, I can be able to come back. Otherwise, I can try to catch. That's gonna be next time. Thank you for following, though, Austin Knight. 74. I'm probably gonna end this after today, or this day in the game. Hello, Victoria. I can help you in a minute there, a little bit. Well, actually, we could probably try and troubleshoot this now if you don't need me to be, like, on PlayStation. What's up, Victoria? And also, hello. Welcome to the weirdest stream you'll probably ever see this year. If you can't tell that I'm like multi-streaming this between YouTube and Twitch and Facebook Live, which I don't know how that one works, so I'm just letting it go there and not caring. But yeah, if there's anybody on the Facebook Live, I don't know how to, like, see the chat. But anyways, let me know what the problem is. If you want to send me a PlayStation message, I should be able to see that on my phone as well. And I can hopefully help you with that.
Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. Alright, see ya, Austinite. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the past, but living... breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Alright.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Shinichu.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Shouldn't it be like I'm counting on it at that point? Alright, let's do, Natsuki.
Sonny! Speak up now, I can't hear. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just didn't invoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes?
Do you want to get smacked, you young whippersnapping snipper? Where's my medication?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race. Owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it.
Yeah, I told you they weren't going to like it.
I like it.
What? Speak up. Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simply...
Hold on.
But the other nice thing about simply writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
I made the youngest one here have the old man voice. That's great. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It is as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Oh, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Shinichou did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Shinichou liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Eh?
I can't.
That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Shinichou appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Shinichou started showing up.
What? Help! Send help! 1, 2, 3, help! My voice, my throat, my mind.
Natsuki!
Oh, whoop. How did I do that? Hold on.
Well, I do declare, Natsuki, that's a little...
Okay, I'm just shouting this. This doesn't involve you! Because I can't do both at the same time. There's no way.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they've just noticed that I was standing there.
Shinichou, she's just trying to make me look bad.
Excuse me.
That's not true.
No help for me, thank you.
She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then us wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Shinichou.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Shinichou?
Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I don't have a three-sided die. In all honesty, if I was just being objective about it, I could do the cop-out and say, help me, Sayori. But I don't think that's the good answer here. I'm going to go with Natsuki because I did enjoy her expressiveness more. It's probably a bad idea, but Yuri, you're really talented. I clicked the wrong one. No. Wait, can I go back? Oh.
Well,
But Natsuki has a point. I think that I recommend an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that.
Yeah! It did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know.
that's not.
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looked like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glanced over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so, you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so.
Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Shinicho. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about...
Natsuki glances around the room.
Would everyone stop staring at me?
Not surprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away.
Anyway... the things about your boo... oops, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori?
I'll go make some tea.
Eh? I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Well, now that was now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Shinicho. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So joining
my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere.
No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe we can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I say it was worth it.
It was alright, well, mostly.
Shinicho, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe You learn something from your friends, too.
I don't know where she's going with this.
I do declare. So your poems will turn out even better. ...
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded myself with newfound determination.
Shinny Cho! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. It just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Shinicho, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Alright, we're going to save and end here. So thank you all very much for watching, whether you were on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook Live, if anybody was there. I'm sorry I'm not seeing your comments. I'm going to try and figure that out. Supposedly I should see all comments come through the one, but I haven't yet. So I'll figure that out. But thank you all very much for watching. I'll be back on Saturday at some point, probably with Doom 64 on PlayStation. And then we'll do Doki Doki Literature Club and maybe see if Shika wants to squad up with me on the new Star Wars Squadron or something for this week, maybe Monday or something like that. We'll figure it out. But thank you all very much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you are on YouTube, leave me a like, comment, or subscribe. If you are on Twitch and would like to follow or subscribe or whatever else you want to do there, I appreciate it. But regardless, you guys have a good night, good morning, wherever you are. So let's, real quick, hold on. We'll save.